Jamar Chase motions into the left slot with the Oshivash. Back to throw, Flacco, scanning, throw short, it's intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds, stepped in front, gets himself up at the 20, 30, and there is a convoy of blockers. Tremaine Edmonds is going to go all the way. 5, end zone, touchdown Bears, and the finishing touches. No flags, nobody touched him. Pick 6, Tremaine Edmonds, and the Bears expand their lead. Insurmountable now with 2:29 to go. It's 47-27. Sad faces in Cincy. And Tremaine Edmonds making him pay here in Paycor.
What a great read. What great anticipation. Flying through the air, making the catch, plucking it from the awaiting hands of the running back there. Just Tremaine Edmonds, congratulations on taking the way you studied your opponent, and we're in the perfect position because of it.
Extra point by Santos. Tremaine Edmonds, the best in the business at the linebacker position, collecting interceptions. Well, I'll get the distance for you in a second. It's at least 95 yards. Here's, they're still waiting to sort some things out before the extra point, but Tremaine Edmonds.
They're not necessarily looking at Tremaine cross the goal line. They're looking to make sure that he made the catch at the beginning of the play.
Among linebackers tied for the NFL lead, active with Levante David at 14. But you got a distance on that? I mean, at first you thought Byard intercepted. And then Tremaine Edmonds on the dive. Chase Brown did not touch him.
Review, the ruling the field is that the runner was down by contact after he intercepted the ball at the 4-yard line.
So Chase did catch him.
Ball at that spot. First down.
How about
Bummer?
How many wasted yards of running in the last 5 minutes there's been between Byard and Tremaine?
Yeah, nearly 200 yards, Tom.
Yeah.
Where did Chase Brown touch him? He got up. Tremaine's upset about that. He wants that touchdown.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see, like you said, where is it where he touched him?
169 interceptions, second most among active quarterbacks, but I'm going to give him a pass. This is 199th NFL start. My goodness, the guy's played so many years. Where is there a touch?
Not even close.
Where is the touch?
There's not.
He intercepted the pass. Rolled, got up, and ran the distance. Bears ball at their own 4. 41-27. Left to right. Dunze motions back to block. Manungai, everything's blocked up, so he goes outside. Not a great idea. He goes down. But Manungai's had himself a day, a coming-out party indeed. His 26th carry. He's got 175 yards rushing today in his first NFL start. Kyle Manungai.
Yes.
7th-round pick out of Rutgers.
But I think in this last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, this is where he has to commit to the hold because they're going to have so many bodies at the line of scrimmage. It's not like you're going to unsuspectedly bounce it outside. And he's going to go to the sideline, and, you know, fatigue's got to be carrying him over there. But, you know, if these are the Britton Brown carries, Travis Homer carries, so be it.
So look at the infusion today. You got the Booker forced fumble on the scoop. You got the Manungai start, tearing it up. You got Britton Brown getting his first NFL touchdown today. You got the introduction of C.J. Gardner-Johnson among the team tackle leaders today, and a sack on a blitz. My goodness. Yeah. A lot of infusion, Tommy, of bodies here as a false start. 2:35 to go, and a 41-27 a Bears lead here in Cincinnati.
Don't start handing out the blue ribbons before the contest is over.
Well, I feel good. We're up 14. 2:35 to go.
They don't give it to Miss America during the evening gown. They give it to you at the end.
Bears up over 500 yards of offense. Pretty close. Doug also saying tap the brakes, JJ. The take, the turn, the give, up the middle, it's Britton Brown.
Didn't Cincinnati have over 500 yards in offense last week against the Jets? I believe.
Oh, yeah, that was another scoring craziness.
Well, I just, you think of 500 yards in a game now. Is this a weekly occurrence in the NFL when before it wasn't that common?
Just depends. Just depends who you're playing and when. And the Bengals last week had a Jets team that also has some issues. Around the league, Minnesota leading Detroit in the fourth quarter, under 2 to go, 27-24. And the Packers today beaten by 3 at home to Carolina.
They got beat?
16-13, Carolina.
My golly.
Here's Britton Brown on the run to the left. Britton Brown is staying in bounds, sliding down to the 12, and he's hit shy of a first down.
I think people that don't know a lot about Britton Brown because they haven't seen much of him, he's a big guy and he's fast. And, that's the couple of qualities that you really want to have in running back. And I just think that when you look at DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai and Travis Homer and Britton Brown, he just makes the room better. And he's fortunate to have a guy like Eric Bieniemy coaching him.
Taylor to punt from deep in his end zone to our left. Bears now are over 500 yards of offense today after that run by Brown. 2:24 to go in the game, and the Bears up 41-27. So do you just kick it out of bounds here as far as you can? Charlie Jones in single safety at his 45. Ooh, pressure, but he got it away. Settles under it at the 43, running right. Charlie Jones just wants to get out of bounds to save the clock at 45 with 2:15 to go.
Noah Sewell was hunting him down.
Looks like an ankle for Dio Adengbo. And, of course, TJ Edwards, earlier concussion, and also a concussion now for Josh Blackwell.
Well, Cole Kmet was the earlier concussion. TJ Edwards, did you say?
No, Josh Blackwell.
Okay.
And Dio Adengbo ankle.
Oof.
So, Joe Flacco in at quarterback, takes the snap, has time, throws left, caught by Chase, tackled by several Bears, but the first guy on the scene, Deshaun Wright, puts him down. It's a first down catch on first down to the 45-yard line of the Bears.
Deshaun Wright make the
2-minute warning.
Make the completion, keep his back to the sideline. Don't let him get out of bounds to stop the clock before the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of your Chicago Bears. It's Miller time, Chicago. 2 minutes to play, and the Bears up 41-27 on the Cincinnati Bengals on the Bears Radio Network. Jeff Tom and J-Mac wrapping things up here from Cincinnati. 2 minutes to go in the game. This is the Hyundai broadcast booth. It's brought to you by your Chicago, Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Hyundai's award-winning lineup of cars, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs. Put your safety first with available class features, plus America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Snap to Flacco under pressure, dumps it off to the left side. Chase Brown off the shoe tops, scrambles out of bounds to stop the clock at the 41-yard line of the Bears. 1:53 left on it. Gain of 2 yards. I believe there were 6 scoring changes today before the Bears pulled out by 2 touchdowns.
Do we finally give J-Mac his congratulations for the Carmel Mundelein Corsairs and the getting into the second round of the
60-44?
Yes.
They play defense
J-Mac.
over there? What's going on? No,
we had some young guys get in the game. We're trying to grow
awesome.
and develop those guys, too.
Good for you.
Who's next?
We got St. Charles North. Be a barn burner.
Snap back to Joe Flacco. With time, throws, caught to the right side. It's Yoshivash. Diving in front was Tyreek Stevenson. I thought he might have that one. Tremaine Edmonds also had one, but he had his return wiped out, saying he was touchdown. Big defensive plays brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game coming up here shortly. Binny's, the official champagne provider of Chicago Bears Radio. And if you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
You could use an adult beverage for today's festivities.
Yeah, I love one.
A little tense now,
yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. A snap is back to Joe Flacco. Pressure coming by Hardy. Throws into the end zone for the touchdown. Noah Fant had a beautiful throw in coverage and pressure from Daniel Hardy on the other end. And Joe Flacco delivers a strike of 23 yards. 41-33, Bears over the Bengals. And they're going to go for 2.
Minute 43 left on the clock. They're going to go for 2. Maybe they'll have, nowadays you got to tell them if you're going to onside kick it or not. And we've seen them so infrequently pulled off this year.
Beautiful strike to Fant on Brisker. 2-by-2 and a tight end. He goes in motion to the right. Snap back. Flacco right now with time. Throws on the comeback. It's caught by Higgins for the two-pointer. So, things just got interesting at Paycor. 41-35. It's a 6-point game. A 4-play, 55-yard drive in 32 seconds. Engineered by Joe Flacco. Flacco throwing his third touchdown of the day. He's thrown for nearly 400 yards and 1 interception. And now special teams has to be on it.
Yeah, they do. Just see what they're going to do. Do they feel that their best opportunity is to kick it deep and then try to get a defensive stop? They have no timeouts remaining, the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bears have 2. And so it's going to be let's see where they line up.
Richard Hightower and his crew getting things straight.
Yeah,
it's been quite the show here today. A lot of things happen, and a lot of good things happen for the Bears, but now got to have one more.
They're going to call it an onside kick, Jeff. So now this is the weird thing about the new kicking rules is that you have to tell your opponent that you're about to try an onside kick. And
so the Bears have Owens up front with Hicks, Homer. We got Loveland out there top of the field with Smythe near side, Sewell and Hardy. You got Adunze behind the line, and Evan McPherson has it on the tee at the 35 to our right. Bears 41-35, leading the Bengals in the final minute of the 4th. Here's the onside kick. It's rolling around. It hit Hardy. It's covered up, and I think this could be trouble. Pile up at around the 43-yard line near the Bengals bench.
Nobody went for it for the Bears. They let it bounce around, and it hit the ankle of one of the Bears.
I'm sure they're still tugging and poking and prodding in there. No indication just yet, although Hardy's pointing Bears' way. No indication from the officials. They are peeling bodies or trying to off the pile. It's gold down there. The gold nugget football. Who's got it? Bengals say they've got it. Bengals have recovered the onside kick.
Well, the Bengals have said it. No officials have said it yet. So
there was one.
There was?
1:42 to go in the game, and the Bears defense comes out on the field.
Yeah,
wow.
They do.
Wow, wow, wow. Coming up with a football after all of that, and the scrum. The Cincinnati Bengals, and that is their premier special teams player, Oren Burks, the linebacker. And now Joe Flacco and company with the ball in 1:42 and no timeouts. The ball placed at the 43-yard line of Cincinnati.
You know, Daniel Hardy stepped on it. He was the first to touch it, and then it fell right down in front of the Cincinnati Bengals players.
Flacco with the back to his right, 4 wides, takes the snap, going to dump it over the middle. Chase Brown dropped it, low throw, and he dropped the ball. Crossing the 45, at 1:37 now on the clock. 41-35, Bears up 6.
I'm surprised he took that check down route in the center of the field, because if he would have caught it and got tackled,
he's put 1 minute 39 seconds on the game clock.
The clock would have continued running. So, you know, it just shows you right now, Joe Flacco is not afraid of the middle of the field check down. So obviously he's probably calling 2 plays in the huddle.
929 yards of offense and 49 first downs in this game. And Flacco with 2 game-winning drives in his season. Flacco takes the snap. Throws over the middle, caught by Higgins on Stevenson. First down to the 45 of the Bears. 1:30, clock's running. Bengals hurry to the line, pickup of 12.
Not in any hurry.
Got a back to his left. Takes the snap, stunt up front, picked up. Going deep down the right side. Higgins with Brisker defending, and Higgins hangs on at the 22-yard line of the Bears. T. Higgins on all 4s, took the worst of it on the Brisker hit, but hangs onto the ball. And the Bengals are going to be at the Bear 22 with 1:11 to go, down 6.
There's a flag down here, Jeff, on the sidelines for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Holding. Defense number 92. That penalty's declined. Is over the play is a first down.
T. Higgins has been a man today. 121 yards in receiving on 7 catches and 2 touchdowns. Often seemingly in the shadow of a great player like Jamar Chase, but T. Higgins every bit the great player.
It's amazing how strong his hands and his grip and everything must be in order to hold on to.
Is not charged with a timeout. However, in this case, because we have an injured player for Cincinnati, we will charge them with their 5th timeout. Excuse me, fourth.
I'm confused by that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just accounting.
I thought you run 10 seconds off the clock. But
into the game now for Cincinnati in place of Higgins is wide receiver Mitch Tinsley. He's at the top of the field. Corners up tight. Safeties are back deep. Bears up 6. Cincinnati at the Bear 22 with 1:11 to go in the game, and Joe Flacco in at quarterback with an empty spread. 3-by-2, 3 left, 2 right. Chase in the slot, and he's covered by McLeod. Now Chase Brown pulls in tight. He's got sidecars to either side, including a tight end. Snap back to Flacco. Pressure coming from Booker. Throwing left, caught Chase Brown, 15-10, goes high in the air, somersaulted by Byard, out of bounds. And there is a penalty marker. The ball goes down inside the 10. We'll check the flag. It's against the Bears. 1:03 to go in the game. They're going to be first and goal at the 6, it appears.
Illegal use of hands in the face. Defense number 26. The penalty's declined. The goal to play is a first down.
A series of events charring the show right here that have all impacted the Bears in a negative way. The onside kick recovery. Flacco and company on the move. They are first and goal at the Bears 7-yard line. No way to stop the clock in 1:03 to go. Chase Brown to the right. Bears are blitzing the run. It's Byard who slams the door from deep in the secondary. Back to the 9. Under a minute to go, and the clock is stopped, and the Bears take a timeout. Second and goal at the 9. Oh, my.
Chicago takes
Butterflies are flying right now in the belly.
30 seconds.
Feet nervous, like pistons right now on the ground as a quietness. There's an empty stadium. I mean, there's a lot of people left this building, and the Cincinnati Bengals are trying to pull the impossible.
We got lulled to sleep.
Yep.
You know, we sat there, and I was overconfident that this game was over and the Bears were going to leave here as winners, and now they're fighting for their lives at the 9-yard line.
Believe it or not, Flacco in his 199th game, 448 career yard passing day. Second and goal at the 9. He's in the gun. Bunch set in tight to the right. Single receiver to the left. Safeties are back. Corners off. Flacco takes, throws, post, end zone, touchdown, Cincinnati. Andre Yoshivas uncovered back of the end zone. And the Bengals, believe it or not, have tied it at 41 with 54 seconds to play. An extra point away from the lead.
I mean, listen, you give Joe Flacco time from the 9-yard line. You have multiple receivers on the field. He's got to identify one guy that he has a clear path to. He's got the arm talent to deliver, and that's exactly what he did under those circumstances.
A 4th touchdown for Joe Flacco. Tied at 41. Now the all-important extra point, McPherson. Awaits the snap. It's put down. Sweeps his right leg. The kick is up, and the Bengals have the lead, 42-41, on a 6-play, 57-yard drive in 49 seconds with no timeouts and an onside kick recovery. The 7th lead change of the day in this wild roller coaster ride at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Luckily, the Bears have a timeout remaining. They can get themselves into field goal game-winning position, and it's got to start with a big return.
A week ago, it was the Bengals that had the tables turned on them by the Jets right here in this building. And the Jets came away with the win. And the Bengals, with their head coach, Zach Taylor, under fire. Without Joe Burrow, without Trey Hendrickson. A bunch of guys asking for trades. Their defense, the worst in the NFL, and did give up a bunch today. Believe me, over 500 yards and 41 points. But they have fought, and they stayed alive. With a guy now they call Joe Calm here. Joe Cool as Joe Burrow. He was Joe Cool in Baltimore, and they've gave him the nickname Joe Calm, or Aflac is another one. But quite the day for Joe Burrow, or quite the day for Joe Flacco. 15-0 run by the Bengals in the last 49 seconds.
Okay, boys, you got to do everything legally. You got to make your blocks up front and give this, create some type of returnable crease.
Blackwell had been back there. He's out with a concussion. Here's the punch kick on the run up. It's Britton Brown, 10, 15, 20. Brown to the 25. He is upended at his first return. Tyson Anderson, their leading tackler on special teams, or one of. And there is 50 seconds left for Superman to put his cape on. His nickname in college, Caleb Williams, can do what Joe Flacco has done many times in his career and lead this team to a victory. Bears got to get in field goal range, down one, 42-41. They have a timeout in their hip pocket and 50 seconds to go.
They're going to bring 4, so they should give them time with the 5-0 lineman.
Corners tight at the top, motion right, cushion on Rome Odunze to the numbers. Snap, 4-man rush, back to throw. Caleb Williams in a tight pocket, now bouncing right. Caleb going to throw on the comeback, incomplete for Colston Loveland. Defending the play, linebacker Barrett Carter. 2 starting rookie linebackers for the Bengals. 42 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Bears left to right at their own 28.
That scramble time by Caleb Williams, even though he's buying extra time, it gives the opportunity for defenders to catch up. If they think someone has escaped enough to make the throw to, the defender's got makeup time.
DJ Moore comes in motion to the right side. He'll set up inside the numbers. They got a trio. Now they peel Odunze off to the left side, maybe trying to get a mismatch. Snap back to Caleb Williams. Pressure coming from Onside. Stays in the pocket, swirling around. Now hit, and the throw is batted down. He's also planted on the play by Onside. 35 seconds. It's 3rd and 10 Bears at their own 28, down 42-41.
It's going to take Zacchaeus a little while to get back to the huddle. And he's got to be pretty fatigued because he just ran a 60-yard route.
To get into the 50-yard range, you need about 35 more yards to the Cincinnati 37. You still have a timeout in 35 seconds and 2 downs to go. 3rd down and 10. Loveland out to the left side, beyond the numbers. He's flex left. Also Odunze in the slot. Snap back, 4-man rush. Caleb under pressure again from Onside. Benedette keeps him away, swirling to his right. Gonna keep it and run. Caleb to the 35. Caleb to the 40. Caleb to the 43 and brought down from behind with 23 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. And the Bears take their last timeout. 23 seconds. He picks up 14. Needs another 21 or so, 22 yards to get in field goal range for Santos.
Well, let's focus on the sidelines now because you just took your final timeout. You got 25 seconds left. So that means you probably got a chance to get 3 plays in, during this amount of time that you have remaining.
Hearts are racing. It's nail nibbler time for the Bears. 1st and 10 of the 42-yard line, Chicago territory. Football resting on the right hash. The remaining audience enjoying the show. If you're a Bengals fan, nervous as you know what. If you're a Bears fan, left to right with Tooney looking back, awaiting the snap. Bears cannot stop the clock with a timeout. They're out of those. Safeties are back deep. Odunze motions left. They're blitzing. It's picked up. Caleb throws, middle of the field, Loveland catch, breaks away the 30, Loveland 20, Loveland 10, Loveland end zone, touchdown Bears! Colston Loveland on a throw by Caleb Williams on the blitz with 17 seconds to go. And the Bears reclaim the lead, 47-42. It's a 58-yard strike to the Michigan rookie and his 2nd touchdown today. He outran the Bengals here in the jungle. The Bears have the lead again.
Make the catch, secure the catch, know you're going to take a hit, keep your balance, and then set your focus on the end zone.
Jaws are dropped in Cincinnati, literally. Hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
And the Bears Now with the extra point, still 17 seconds left in this game. And the way it is,
going for two.
No relaxation. 6 for 118 for Colston Loveland. That touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. I might be having a grabber. I literally have pain in the middle of my chest right now.
I got it from here.
4 plays, 72 yards, and 37 seconds. Doug, is that the 7th lead change today? What a game. You want entertainment. This has been entertainment on a big, big stage. Caleb in the under center. Motion to the right, Loveland. Fakes to Monungai, looking, scanning, throwing. Back of the end zone for Loveland, incomplete. So it is a 5-point game. 47-42 and 17 seconds to go. It's a wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, just a great job of, first of all, Caleb scrambling for that first down and putting yourself in a position with 25 seconds remaining that you had some outlet routes that maybe you could get out of bounds. Then thrown to the interior of the field to Colston Loveland, and then Colston doing what he did after the catch.
Yeah.
There's so much wow in this last couple minutes of this game. That
one of the worst tackling defenses in the NFL. And Jordan Battle at first contact, he threw a shoulder.
Right.
You're not chopping down 6'6" with a shoulder.
No.
So Loveland, as you say, secured the ball and bounced off the initial hit by Jordan Battle, a third-year safety out of Alabama, and that has been a big problem for the Bengals, and it showed up at the worst possible time for them, but best possible time for the Bears.
All right, we got kickoff coverage here. There's a lot of guys that are exhausted, but, this is the biggest 17 seconds of today.
On a day the Bears have run crazy, Caleb Williams may have just authored a heck of a comeback. To the end zone and a touchback on the 35-yard line starts for Joe Flacco. Put nothing past this 40-year-old veteran quarterback who thought he had directed a last-second come-from-behind win over the Bears. Not the case. 1,058 yards of offense today, Tommy, and 55 first downs combined. We're never going to forget this one.
Okay, we're going to go with the three-man rush. It's Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, and Austin Booker. They're going to bring the pressure. Then they're going to have all the other defenders that are going to be waiting in the wings in the defensive backfield area.
I just want to know where Jamar Chase is at all times. Snap is back. Chase goes out. Joe Flacco going to whip it down the sidelines into traffic up in the air, but intercepted out of bounds by Nashawn Wright. Second down, 10 seconds to go. They need a deep pass and then a Hail Mary.
I think if you follow the three defensive backs that were surrounding Jamar Chase, you kind of get an indication where he is. And that's, you get Owens inside the game here as well as Elijah Hicks. They're just everybody with a defensive back number on left. They're out there.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 7 defensive backs. Edmonds with Booker, Jarrett, and Sweat rushing the quarterback. Snap back to Flacco. Great get off by Booker. Moves him off his platform. Jamar Chase, the catch, gets out of bounds with 4 seconds to go. He gets near the 47, 48-yard line of Cincinnati, so this is it. A lob to the end zone on a last Hail Mary try for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Joe Flacco anticipated the rush by Austin Booker, and he was able to duck under, even though Austin Booker had a really nice rush. And I'm excited what the future holds for Austin Booker in the defensive end position, not knowing where Dio Adangbo is once he left the game, but what he can help with.
Byard and Hicks are going to be playing back inside the 10-yard line. Bears have different levels here. They're going to rush, looks like 3 or 4. Now they're bringing more than that as Flacco getting moved off his spot, rolling right, going to heave it. I don't know if it has enough. It doesn't. It's short, intercepted. Nashawn Wright, feet first slide. That'll end it. And what a game this has been. The Bears somehow, some way, find a way after giving up the lead in the final minute of the game. Use their own magic. Caleb Williams, a game-winning touchdown throw to Colston Loveland. 47-42. Bears with a win and a fade to black here in Cincinnati as they make them pay in Paycor. Bears go to 5-3. The Bengals drop to 3-6. How about that, everybody?
Man.
Just exhausting. 8 lead changes in this game. 8. Rare that you see that. Even Joe Flacco leaves the field jaw dropped.
I mean, listen, if you're just a football fan that enjoys watching the NFL just for the excitement of the game, you got 2 games worth of excitement. But when you're the broadcaster for the Bears and you're up here and we're assuming that the Bears have won the game, and then Joe Flacco gets them back in the game, then you have an incredible sense of disappointment. And then Caleb scrambles for a first down. Caleb hits Colston Loveland in the middle of the field. He bounces off tackles, and the young guy converts it for a touchdown. And here we are happy again.
47-42, and our time for our Benny's Toast of the game. It's presented by Benny's Beverage Depot, official champagne provider of Chicago Bears radio. If you can't find it at Benny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Well, Doug had done his homework, so we're going to pay it off with Kyle Monungai. 176 rushing yards on the day, second most by a Bear rookie. Anthony Thomas had 188 at Cincinnati as well in October 21st of 2001. So Kyle Monungai and the offensive line, the People Movers, were outstanding today against this rushing defense that ranked at the bottom of the barrel of the National Football League. But it was a big part of a fireworks show, and the Bears had the final explosion. It was Caleb Williams to Colston Loveland for the game-winning touchdown.